Hello there, the Mighty Blues. Thanks a lot for having me on. Today I'm going to be giving a preview of the Everton Leeds game. Hope all Everton fans are well, and of course any Leeds fans watching, I hope everybody's well as well. So having a look into our season then so far, we sit in 14th position, 11 points. It's been decent so far, I would have said. We've played some really exciting stuff. We've shown the Premier League what we're about, and we've picked up some wins along the way and some points as well. I didn't expect us really to take the Premier League by storm. I knew there'd be some tricky games, which there has proved to be. Obviously, heavy defeats against Leicester and Crystal Palace. But like I say, we surprised people. We've played our game. That's the way we play. Very attacking. Wise, obviously it leaves us open defensively, which we have been exploited a few times, but that's the way it is. It's very exciting to watch, good to watch, and that's what we're about. So I personally, I was a little bit disappointed we didn't beat Arsenal on the last game, but other than that, really, I've been quite happy with how we've done, and long may it continue. I think we've got enough to stay in the Premier League. I do think there are 3 teams worse than us, so I think we'll be all right. And I'm just enjoying the ride, and enjoying playing the big teams again. Really, in terms of this game itself, away at Goodison Park, it's a game obviously that we haven't had for a long time. 2003 was the last time we played you guys at Goodison Park. September 2003, Everton won 4-0. It was the season we got relegated. You guys finished in 17th position, so didn't have the best season yourselves. But yeah, that was the last time this fixture happened in the Premier League. So yeah, it's good. It's good to have this one back. It's a good fixture. But in terms of the present day and the game on Saturday, I do feel like you're going to pose us a lot more problems than Arsenal did. Arsenal came to sit back. I think Everton play more attacking football. They come and attack you, they go for wins. It's not a counter-attacking team, I don't think. You've got the players to hurt us, and you've started this season really well. I know you've had a little bit of a dip in form recently, and I don't know, maybe I didn't see the game, but possibly a little bit fortunate to get away from Fulham with all 3 points, but obviously I'll leave that for you guys to debate, as I'm sure you have done. But yeah, for me, we're going to have to play very, very well to get certainly a win out of this game, but to get anything really. I do think Everton under Carlo Ancelotti are just improving all the time. Brought in some really impressive signings over the summer to add to what to what you already had, and I think we've really got to watch out for. Obviously, Dominic Calvert-Lewin is on fire. He started this season in fantastic form. He's a man to watch. He's a real poacher of a striker. One chance, one goal, it seems. He seems to have started the season like that, scoring goals for England as well. His confidence is going to be high. So he's definitely the man we need to stop. But also, you've got Richarlison, who I think is a danger. James Rodriguez, who seems to be thriving under Ancelotti at Everton, and we seem to almost be seeing the best of him now in the Premier League. So yeah, it's a really tough game. I see it as quite a wide open match. We play quite attacking football, leave ourselves, like I say, quite open defensively, but it does make for quite an exciting game of football. Both teams also on the day can score goals. Both teams have shown they can also concede quite a lot of goals. So, for me, it's going to be a really exciting match. And yeah, I just, can't wait to see how we get on. In terms of danger men that I think that Everton should look out for, I'm going to go with Rodrigo, who's recently come back from COVID. In the Arsenal game, came off the bench, looked very, very, very dangerous to Arsenal. He hit the bar. He was a danger to them in the final minutes of when he came on that game. But yeah, he's really starting to find his stride and look at home in that Leeds United team. So for me, it's him. Obviously, Bamford is one to watch out for. He can, on his day, be very, very dangerous. But Bamford, for me, has games where he's very, very ineffective, and then he has games where he's very effective. So hopefully, from our point of view, he's going to be effective on Saturday, and we're going to come away with the 3 points. But yeah, I just think it's going to be an exciting game, this one, and I feel like we need to be at our best, like I say, to get anything. Starting lineup then that I predict from Leeds, that it will be Meslier in goal. I think left back Alioski played fantastically well against Arsenal last time out, but I feel like Dallas will come back in to get that left back spot again. So it'll be Dallas at left back. I think it'll be Robin Koch and Liam Cooper at centre back. There's been a lot of criticism from the Leeds United fans to the centre back pairing, really, and we've got Llorente who's coming back from injury, and personally I would like to see Llorente start if he's fit, but I don't think he will. I don't see it. I think it'll be centre back will be Koch and Cooper. Right back will be ever present Luke Ayling, who's very dangerous going forward as well. In defensive midfield, it will be Calvin Phillips. We'll obviously play a 4-1-4-1 system. Now, Calvin Phillips has been a massive miss for us over those 2 games, those 2 heavy defeats against Leicester and Crystal Palace. And you could see in the Arsenal game just the way, he shields the defence just fantastic in that role. Just gives them that extra bit of protection, the back four, and he just soaks up the opposition's attacks. He's a really, really influential player, an important player in our team. Knows his role inside and out now, and he, for me, will be key to stopping Everton in the tracks, in the build-up of attacks. We just need to, he needs to be on it, because I think a lot of teams have Mark Phillips out the game, and then it becomes a little bit like, well, where are the midfield? Obviously, he was injured, so he missed a few, and we got heavily beaten. So he'll play at centre defensive midfield, and it's very welcome to have him back in the starting 11. Going on to the left wing, then I think it'll be Harrison. Me personally, I haven't been that impressed with Harrison in recent weeks. Start the season well, but in recent weeks his final ball hasn't quite been there. But Bielsa seems to really like him, obviously. So it'll be Harrison, I believe, at left wing on Saturday. In the centre, behind the striker roles, it'll be Matthias Klick, who seems to have fitted into the Premier League very, very well. Looks like he's been playing there for years, really. Very nonchalant in his play, and he's an important part of our team. Bielsa, again, he started pretty much all of the games that Bielsa has been in charge now for well over 2 years. So yeah, he's a favourite of his, and he's a favourite of the fans as well. I expect him to start there. Alongside him, I think Rodrigo, like I say, came back from COVID against Arsenal, looked dangerous. Another week or so under his belt in training, I'm sure they'll be working on systems, and he's well and truly got himself at home there, I think, now, and he looks quite at home in the squad, in the team, and I think as the season goes on we'll only see more and more positive things from Rodrigo. So he'll be there alongside Klick in the centre attacking midfield positions. On the right side, it'll be Rafinha, I think. Rafinha started his first game against Arsenal, replaced Helder Costa at right wing, and he looked dangerous. He looked positive in his play, looked to be quite direct. His passing range seems very good, so he's definitely one to watch for Everton as well, I think. He'll be keen to get on another start, maybe get a goal or an assist. He's a positive player, and quite a dangerous threat for you guys, I think. And then up top, of course, by himself will be Patrick Bamford, who, like I say, is a bit hit and miss. I think he was very ineffective against Arsenal in the last game. Didn't have many touches of the ball, couldn't really get into the game. Whereas on other days, we all know, you'll have all seen it, of course, scores goals and is quite effective and links the play up nicely. So he'll be up top by himself, and hopefully he will get a few goals, or at least one goal, and we'll have a positive performance and a positive result, because really I see this game as not a must win. I think the Arsenal was a mustn't lose. I think this one is similar really, but if we don't win this game, I think we need to win the next one after this, which is a bit of a tricky one as well against Chelsea. So we need something from this game, I feel, because if we don't win this one, say we lose this one, it's then 4 without a win, and people get a little bit like, oh, well, they're struggling a little bit. So for me, I think we need, at least, obviously it sounds obvious, but I think we at least need to get a point. But I think we can win this game, with the attacking prowess that we possess. But I do also think that we are quite open, and Everton have the tools in terms of attacking players to really hurt us as well. So my score prediction for this one, like I say, I think it'll be a all-action game, we attack, you attack kind of game, bit of a basketball game really in a way. I think it's going to be 2-2, Everton 2, Leeds 2. That's what I'm going to go for. Like I say, thanks a lot for having me, guys, on here. All the best to you, and good luck for the season. I hope you do well. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you later.